Good day everyone, I am Vanessa Venus Parad, a BA and 4th year student of Dorso Shuttle Campus. Today, I will be discussing large classes, their challenges, possible strategies to manage them, and the advantages they can bring. So let us first know what is large classes. Large classes are classrooms where the number of students is too high for one teacher, often more than 45 or even 75 learners. These settings make teaching and learning more difficult because of the high students to teacher ratio. But despite the challenges, large classes can also present unique opportunities for both teachers and the students. So let us talk about the problems with large classes. So let us first look at the common problems. There are increased teachers' effort, limited knowledge of students' needs, high noise levels, challenges in lesson planning and organization, difficulty in engaging students, limited access to resources, measuring effectiveness, and students hiding in the crowd. So the teacher exerts a lot of effort, often feeling overwhelmed. It becomes difficult to know every student's needs or even remember their names. Noise levels are usually high, which adds stress to both teacher and the students. And lesson planning and organizing activities becomes complicated because students have different abilities and learning speeds. Some students may hide in the crowd and avoiding participating, while others may struggle with limited resources like books or computers. Finally, assessing students' performance is harder in a crowded class. In short, managing a large class requires not only teaching skills but also patience, creativity, and energy. So, tips for managing large classes. Fortunately, there are strategies teachers can use. So the first is group work and pair work. Letting students work in groups or pairs encourages participation and peer learning. Second is rearranging desks. Organizing seating in circles or clusters make it easier for students to collaborate. The third one is classroom management rules. Establishing simple rules and routines can reduce noise and chaos. The fourth one is delegate responsibilities. Teachers can assign class leaders or assistants to help distribute materials or manage activities. The fifth one is technology integration. So using online tools, emails, or class forums help the teachers stay connected with students outside the classroom. So these strategies make the learning experiences more organized and inclusive even in a crowded environment. So there are advantages of large classes too. Now, let's not forget the positive side. Large classes also have benefits. They provide diverse perspective since students come from different backgrounds. They allow peer learning where students can teach and support one another. They can promote interaction and social skills, preparing students to work with many people just like in real-life workplace. Teachers are pushed to be more creative and resourceful in their methods. From administrative perspective, large classes are more cost-efficient and maximize resources. Lastly, students gain access to a wider network of peers which can benefit them academically and professionally in the future. So to conclude everything, large classes can be challenging because of the limited attention to students, high noise, and assessment difficulties. However, with strategies like group work, classroom rules, and technology, these challenges can be reduced. At the same time, large classes bring many advantages such as peer learning, diversity, and preparation for real-world teamwork. Ultimately, success in large classes depends not just on the class size, but on how teachers adapt and use creative strategies. With the right approach, large classes can still provide meaningful and engaging learning experiences for everyone. So that's all for today's video. I hope you learned something. Again, I am Vanessa Venus Parad, a BA Ed student from Northern Shuttle Campus. Thank you and God bless.